Alright guys, you probably already know what you're doing here. You're here to see who I'm predicting to win this game. Yeah, I've already predicted it in my video, but that was 5 months ago or something like that. You know, I need to update y'all on my predictions. I'm going to try to do it for every game if I can, if I have time. But right now, it's Tennessee and Oklahoma. You know, I'm a Tennessee fan, but I'm a realist. I'm going to tell you what's happening. You know, I'm going to look at the stats. I've been sitting here looking for about an hour because my phone wasn't charged. It's on charge. Put it back in. Alright. Well, anyway, I got the stats right here. And I'm probably going to, tell them to you. Because Tennessee last week, their defense, their pass defense was pretty bad. But, they only averaged, I think it was 3.4, 3.6 yards after the catch. So, their quarterback was real good. I've heard he's supposed to win the Heisman. That's how good he was. But anyway, Josh Dobbs, last game, he had 205 yards. He averaged 9.3 yards per throw. And then 2 touchdowns. 15 for 22 yards. Their quarterback passed for 388 yards. 23 for 33, 3 touchdowns. And it doesn't look like their quarterback runs that much. I didn't watch their game, so I don't know. I watched a little bit of highlights. He looked like he could run if he wanted to, but he only had 8 yards rushing. Their starting quarterback. So, I don't know when they took him out. They took Josh Dobbs out late fourth quarter because I was at that game against Bowling Green. And our rushing yards was just crazy. But it's Bowling Green. We had 400 yards of rushing, 399 to be exact. 400 yards of rushing. Oklahoma rushing, they only had 100 against Akron. They're playing Tennessee with our D-line, so we might hold them negative rushing yards. So, but same thing for Tennessee. We had 400, but that was Bowling Green. This is Oklahoma. So it wouldn't surprise me if we put up 400 again on Oklahoma. But to be real, we'll probably only get 200 yards rushing, 200 yards passing, somewhere around there. 30 points, 35 points, maybe a little bit more. Lowest I would go was 21 points. It's the lowest, absolute highest I would go, 49. Alright, that's for Tennessee. Oklahoma, highest they probably would go, 41, because they only scored 41 on Akron. Well, no, highest I would go would probably be 49 as well. Lowest, 14. Their quarterback can throw, but not as good as Bowling Green's quarterback, because he's legit. Just because he plays for Bowling Green doesn't mean he's bad. They averaged 47 points per game last year, and he's just overall stud. Receiving-wise, we had 205 yards of receiving. They had 439. But they're playing Akron, so. And Bowling Green threw a bunch on us. I'm going to go look at that real quick. 433 yards on us. And they had 439 yards. So, Max, wait. Yeah. Alright, Max, I would go for them receiving yards, 400. Same, lowest, 150. Tennessee receiving yards, we was playing. Tennessee's receiving yards, last game we had 205 receiving yards. Seemed to do that about again. 200 yards, 200 passing for Tennessee. Rushing, passing, 200 of each. Oklahoma maybe 300 passing, 100 rushing. And we didn't throw no interceptions. Oklahoma threw 1 interception. And their backup quarterback threw that one. So, nothing to worry about. He probably won't be playing unless we hurt their first quarterback. So, basically, they didn't have any interceptions because they probably put him in the fourth quarter and he threw that. Looks like the backup's pretty good, too. I think he played last year a little bit. I don't know. I didn't really watch them. Kick returns were real good on kick. Special teams is good. The only problem we had was Medley couldn't hit anything. He hit one field goal from 33. He missed a bunch. We hit eight extra points, though. Their kicker is accurate, I think. Yeah, he hit a 41-yard field goal, 2 for 2 on field goals. I don't know what the other one was. But he had a 41-yarder. Medley didn't hit that. I think he had a chance for a 44. Well, wait. That is the stats right there. Now I'm going to tell you what I know. Bowling Green has a good quarterback. He threw 400-something yards on us, 450-something, like 433. I just talked about that. Never mind. So, he can throw, but he got it to him in a good position, and then they got tackled. So, we was in the position. Tennessee was in position, but we got, swatted down. I'm sure they're working on that this week. So, they'll come out there, and that's what they're going to do. They're going to throw the ball, and we're going to be in position. But they ain't getting no yards after catch. So that means we're in position. They only average 3.4 yards per catch, after catch. So, like I said, we're in position to make the play. We're just not making it. They make the catch, and then we tackle. We need to, swat it down before it gets there. And then they'll have to run it. They'll be forced to run it. And then we got, Danny O'Brien suspended. I think Khalil McKenzie's his backup. No problem. I want to see Khalil McKenzie playing. I think he's better than Danny O'Brien. He's pretty good. He's coming in. We got our D-line's amazing. You already know that if you're a Tennessee fan because they're really amazing. And I just got a text. But Oklahoma, I don't know much about them. I know that they got a pretty good D-line like us. I think that's what I heard. They can't really run the ball that good. That's what I saw in the stats. I don't think they have any rushing touchdowns. Two rushing touchdowns. And their longest rush was 15 yards. And I think Tennessee's longest rush was about, 56-yard rush. But that's Bowling Green. But, they had a 15-yard. That was their longest against Akron. And I think Bowling Green would kill Akron 60-15, 60-17. So, final score that I predict. Let me think real quick. It's going to be a real close game. If Tennessee loses, it's going to be by 3 points. If Tennessee wins, it's going to be by 3 points. That's how close it's going to be. But I am predicting Tennessee to win by a full touchdown with a score 35. No, not a full touchdown. It's not going to happen. It's going to be closer than that. 35-31. Tennessee wins. And that's about it. Now, I guess I'm going to look up what other people are predicting. I'm going to look up the prediction. I looked it up once, but I never found a score. Give me a second. I spelled Oklahoma. Tennessee versus Oklahoma, in-depth game preview. I'm not going to read any of this. I'm just going to scroll down and try to find the score. Orange Bowl, 19. Gosh. Why Oklahoma will win. Yeah, they're talking about our passing yards. Or their passing yards. Why Tennessee will win. Jalen Hurd, Josh Dobbs, and Kamara. I said their names right there. What's going to happen? Tennessee has all the talent and athleticism. They're predicting Oklahoma 38-34. Yeah, well, I predicted 35-31. Tennessee winning. Not just because I'm a Tennessee fan, but I believe they will win. We're ranked number 23. They're